visuals. Where is my coffee? It's fucking over there. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Superhero Wednesday, the day of the week we like to get right down and nerdy. And this week, we're going to be a full-on mark. We're going to be a full-on little sellout for capitalism and consumerism and shit like that. Because it's time for another Funko Pop collection update. We haven't got loads, but we've got a few Funko Pops that look fucking phenomenal that we need to flex to you guys and show you, of course, as well. We got a nice new hat. I did offer it to my girlfriend, but I think she kindly was like, absolutely not. That's just pure plastic tap. This isn't, but it's part of plastic tap. Not only that as well, I haven't really spoke about this too much lately because I don't actually know what the crack is because I'm not a finance guy or a business guy and shit. But apparently the world of Funko is going to shit. Apparently the company's like, we don't know if we can make another year and all this kind of shit. And that kind of screams two things. That screams, oh fuck, what my girlfriend and a lot of other people have been saying about these soulless plastic pieces of landfill tat that I love so much. It's truly all worthless and pointless now. Or it just means because they're maybe all going to be discontinued, the price of them could absolutely skyrocket. Potentially, maybe we'll do like the Beanie Baby crash because I'm sure that was meant to like skyrocket and it just went downhill. But anyway, these meaningless, soulless pieces of landfill I absolutely adore. And I've got some new ones to flex for you guys to add to our collection. Some for existing collections, a single one, something new that we've started, two new things actually that we started. Some really cool ones and a main event, massive hitter. So anyway, visuals, let's sit back, let's relax, and let's take a look at a grown man's new bobblehead. Well, none of them are bobbleheads actually. Only the Marvel and Star Wars ones because what is it, like the licenses or some shit? You can't class them as toys if they're bobblehead figures or some shit. Whatever. Let's take a look at a grown man's new bits of plastic. Start off with something very, it's all on my bed. I'm trying to be like all like mysterious about it, so it's all a surprise, even though half it will probably be in the thumbnail. But we're gonna start off with something I'm sure I showed you guys the first part of this. I'm fairly confident we did. But it's these new little, I think they're called racers. I don't know if it's just Funko racers or Sonic racers, whatever they've called it on the packaging and stuff. But it's this cool little Tails in cart, and as you can see, wheels do go around. We have Sonic, we have Tails. I think there's just Knuckles, and I think it's Amy. I don't think it's Shadow. I think it's Amy that you get in the first four of these. I don't know if they'll be doing anymore. And I don't even know if they have any other characters, because obviously we know there's no Super Mario Funkos are out, but if there was, that would be pretty dope. But it's a really pretty cool little racer that it chills downstairs with Sonic, his little pal. And I don't know, I quite like them. I think they're quite dope. I'm very bad for rounding off my order, especially when Funko was like 30% sale and all this kind of shit. And I'm like, if we're up to like 44 quid, I'm like, I might as well make it 50, you know, kind of shit like that. But it's kicking off with my favorite Sonic character, Tails, in his little core. Next up, we have three that I've got unboxed. I didn't actually get these from the Funko Pop website. These are a lovely B&M find. We'll start off with Butters. We have I think the actual name for it on the box was Kissing Company Butters, but it's like Pimp Butters or whatever. But the episode where he's selling hugs and all this kind of shit for the girls, and then it gets further and he's like, yes, I know what you are saying type shenanigans. We could see him with his little money and all this kind of stuff. Absolute G, absolute legend. Butters always getting himself up to fucking stupid, crazy shenanigans. He is quite an ugly Funko Pop though, isn't he? That is an ugly old Funko Pop. Like I said, it was a free pack. Next we have Craig. I've always pronounced it Craig because I think Craig is how we say it, but do Americans call Craig Craig? They might do, because I think in South America they call him Craig, but obviously I'm from the British Isles and we say Craig, but it's Craig and oh fuck, Stripe. I think it's Stripe, isn't it? The little guinea pig. This is all, the episode of Randy Marsh. Is I'm so startled. How startled are you? And the guinea pigs are going nuts, and he's getting looped into an adventure with the boys. And he's like, this is why no one likes you, because all this kind of weird, crazy shit happens. But there's a whole prophecy that's around him and all this kind of shit. But phenomenal episode. And I think this is our first Craig Funko we've got. I don't think we've got him in like his superhero shenanigans and whatnot. And next is Hippie Exterminator Cartman. Another phenomenal episode where Cartman's going around town and doing exterminations for people. There's hippies hiding in the walls and all this kind of shit, and eventually gets into a big machine, obviously with a drill in it, it goes through and all this kind of stuff. And It's a phenomenal episode. To be fair as well, I think I could see right through. There might be a bit of a hollow bit. I don't know can you see where it's kind of like not gelled together properly? Plastic tart. With his little extinguisher in the back and he's spraying all the hippies down and shit. Phenomenal episode, phenomenal Funko. I think Cartman might be the one that we've got the most of. We've got him as Awesome. We don't have him as the Wizard though, which would be quite cool if we could get that one day. But there are new South Park ones we've added to our collection. We'll do a little keychain, and it kind of goes with our keychain collection / our Godzilla collection because it's Sleeping Godzilla. We can look at him. Look at Sleeping Godzilla down there, the big, beautiful bastard. I don't know if it's confirmed, but like the new Godzilla we get sleeping in the Coliseum, it's surely got to be homage to the original Sleeping Godzilla and that kind of shit. It has to be. But obviously, this is the more derpy, silly looking boy. As opposed to the traditional, not traditional, but more modern, angry sort of looking one. But cool little keychain. I don't think I'm going to take him out of the box. He's a bit too big maybe to be on a keychain. I mean, we could maybe take him out and stick him on the cinema bag. We have a nice little cinema bag that we always take to the cinema. That's why it's a cinema bag. Sleeping Godzilla keychain. Now that I think a lot of you are going to absolutely love, and I know you're going to love it, James, because you enjoyed the first part of our collection, but it is Silver as Green Lantern. That's right, we are nearly finished ticking off the Sonic, DC X Sonic the Hedgehog crossover, because now we have Silver. Over there, we've already seen Shadow, we've seen Flash, we've seen, obviously, Sonic, we've seen Knuckles. We just need, now, Amy as Wonder Woman, which we will eventually, it is, fuck me, Dan, Jesus Christ. John Stewart. Yeah, oh, fuck's sake. Green Lantern, so there we go, we can have that. But he looks pretty cool, it looks awesome. I don't think there's any, like, additions to these, like a glow-in-the-dark one of these, or maybe like a fluffy... Well, no, you couldn't really have a flocked Tails in this, because it's meant to be Cyborg, and obviously machines and all that kind of shit. I don't think there's any sort of special edition. It'd be quite cool if you could get the Shadow Batman. I'm looking at you as if you could see him. You've seen him, but they're sat over there. Like on the next to the Bat Signal and all that kind of shit. That'd be dope. But yeah, anyway, Silver as Green Lantern. More to go, and our penultimate one is Robot Chicken. I saw this on the website and I thought I have to get that. Robot Chicken is one of my favorite shows of all time. I actually don't speak about it enough on the channel, but I fucking love Robot Chicken so much. I went through a time in my life which wasn't anything like mega depressing or just kind of like, you know, like life shit. And Robot Chicken was just like my binge. It was just like, it just got me through everything in life, and I absolutely fucking adore it for that. And I saw this, I was like, oh my god, we have a Robot Chicken Funko Pop. Yes, please. We are getting that son of a gun. We are getting that bitch, and it's going to be added to our collection. I think this might have been the cheapest one, because I guess it was on sale. I think this one might have been like £6 or £7. No, so not too expensive, but looks amazing. Looks super badass and cool. But Robot Chicken, now our main event, which is a badass. Now I need you guys to imagine you're down a big long hallway with loads of beautiful pillars with amazing detail to the architect. Beautifully made and beautifully well constructed, and there's like a bit of a light in the background and a rumble, it's getting closer, and a big old man with a big beard telling you we should maybe fuck off a bit here, because all of a sudden, boom, the Balrog is here and ready to kill. More specifically, Durin's Bane. This is just one of the Balrogs of Morgoth, but this is of course the Balrog, Durin's Bane, that we get in Moria, that we see take on our lovely members of the Fellowship. The whole "you shall not pass" kind of shenanigans and whatnot. But how motherfucking cool is that? This as well is actually, because it's been out of stock for a good while on the Funko Pop website. A lot of the Lord of the Rings ones completely sell out in that shit away. But this was the advert, I think it was on Facebook, where it was like the picture of this, like 30% off. I was like, oh, sweet, we'll just get that. And that's when we had a little bit of a shop that we shouldn't have done, considering what I've been buying Crimbo presents and shit. But yes, beautiful, amazing, lovely Balrog. He's got his whip out. He's got his whip in his name. He doesn't have his big badass. So does he? No, he's just got well, the picture's there, Dan. Fucking idiot. On the back, we don't have this entire collection. Why is that bit so... Is the dog slobbered all over our fucking Balrog? Is the camera picked up all the slobberiness, the little tramp? Wait till I see him. I'm going to boot him out the window, the little bastard. We have Saruman. We have the Nazgul. I can't remember if we have that Gandalf. We definitely don't have that Frodo and Sam. Our Lord of the Rings Funko Pop collection, despite it being the most greatest films of all time and books of all time and shit, in my opinion. In fact, no, the films are factual. The books, I'll let you debate that. We don't have the biggest Funko Pop collection in terms of Lord of the Rings, so hopefully we can do something about that. We have a lot of the cool special edition ones and all that shit. But yes, what an amazing way to end our Funko Pop collection update video. There you are, slobbery bastard. Did you slobber all over this, you twat? He's looking at me as if to say, yeah, I looked at that before and I definitely slobbered on it, the prick. But yes, the Balrog to end our little collection video. But there we have it, visuals. Some more Funko Pops added to the collection. Don't you... He's trying to fucking get tails. Don't you be getting tails, you little prick. There we go. Thank you so much for watching visuals. Let me know what your favourite Funko Pop is. James, you love the Sonic DC crossover shit, so I can see you maybe saying silver and whatnot. But come on, you got to have some love for pimp butters and shit. But thank you, visuals. You guys are literally the fucking best, but more importantly, remember to always keep being you and keep on web slinging on.